Hi guys, Murph here for another NASCAR Heat 4 setup video. This time it's from the Tricky Triangle, Pocono Raceway. Maybe the toughest track, toughest oval in the world to set up for. Three very different corners requiring a compromise to get a lap time out of it. If you set the car up well for one corner, you probably make it really bad for the rest of them, and vice versa. Now as for the setup, it is a compromise as well. At the moment, this is set up perfectly for mid-race, mid-stint speed, about lap 20 under normal circumstances. It's at its best, but it will free up over the long run. Towards the end of the run, you'll be fighting oversteer. Now, this is simply because you cannot make the rear tyres last. Doesn't matter what I tried setup-wise. Unless I made it insanely tight, you'd always burn off the rear tyres before the fronts. So the car's set up to understeer at the start of the run and then free itself up over the course of the run. If you're finding the car's too tight, obviously you can go down on the wedge, maybe down to 51.5, or if it's too loose, you can always go up to say 52% to tighten it up. Anyway, we're going to show you a quick lap. This is my qualifying lap. Now, the big key to Pocono is you actually want to make sure you nail the last corner in qualifying. You want to start up high and then diamond the corner and straighten off the exit to get as much momentum off the corner. I'm kind of going to do the same in the race, but not to the same exaggerated level. Anyway, we're heading into turn one. You're going to look for the cones. You're going to start gently braking at the second one and turn in at the final one. You're not going to go right down to the inside. You're going to stay maybe a little width up, let the car slide up high towards the exit and on the power as early as possible. Now for the tunnel turn, you're looking for the first set of cones, the 3 cones. That is your turn-in point and lift-off point. Now you do not touch the brakes, just lift off the gas, get the car turned in. As soon as you feel like the nose is in nicely, get hard on the power. Now for the final corner, again, you're just lifting off. I lift off just before the final one, the single cone. I missed the apex here, so I am a bit down on speed, but ideally you lift off at that just before that final cone, get the nose in and get a good run off into the corner by clipping the apex and on the power early. Now, something I'm going to do for all future videos is I'm also going to show you my qualifying setup. Now, there's only a couple of major differences. Obviously, the first one is I've increased the grill tape from 40 to 70. You could probably get away with 75, but 70 is a nice conservative number to avoid overheating. I also raised both front and rear, left and right side tyre pressure, so all 4 tyres I raised by 5 psi. It's obviously to give you the maximum grip at the start on your one flying lap. The other final thing I did was I ran with less wedge in the car, so the car was much freer. Get it round the corner more. I must admit, in qualifying, I'm hanging on to the car way more than I am in the race. In the race, I've got the cars a lot more direct. It's a little bit tighter. I'm not ever feeling like the rear end's going to snap on me. In qualifying, you kind of want the rear to be feeling like it's going to come round on you. If it's not, the car's too tight. Anyway, I'll jump to the race. Now, as for the race setup, as I said, it does free itself up over the race run. It gets quite loose towards the end. You might be able to tell right at the end here I'm hanging on to the car. So you might want to tighten it up if you don't like a loose race car. As you can see there, it's 51% front, 11% rear. I could not get the rears to last like I could the fronts. Now, in the race, I should have won it. The setup's good enough to win, but I unfortunately decided to spin. I had to make one pit stop the way I've got it set up, and I spun on my outlap. So instead of beating Kyle Busch by 2-3 seconds, I lost to him by about a second. But anyway, it's still good enough for second even with a spin. So pretty happy with the setup. I hope you guys do find it useful. Please leave a comment if you do find the setups good. Also hit the old like and subscribe button. I'll very much appreciate for it. Also, leave a comment if there's any tracks you want me to do going forward. I think the next one I'll do is Martinsville, and I also had a request for Sonoma, so I'll do that. But if there's any other requests for this or in Project Cars 2, give us a yell and I might oblige when I've got some time. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you for the next one. Ciao.